Hello everyone, my name is Sal DiPietro. I'm the owner and head trainer of Complete Canine Services. I've been working with dogs since I was 16 years old. I'm a NAPO Training School Gold graduate. I hold certifications from multiple organizations certifying my knowledge in remote training collars. I'm a member of the American Kennel Club and the International Association of Canine Professionals. I've had the privilege of working with hundreds of dogs throughout my career, including law enforcement canines across the country. I've raised dozens of puppies, worked with rescue, service, and therapy dogs, and I've taken in many dogs who were set to be euthanized due to behavioral issues, who, with my training, was able to be saved. One of the most valuable lessons I've learned over the years is that when it comes to dog training, there is no one-size-fits-all approach. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share one of the many cases I've been involved with directly, where a dog who a trainer tried to force into their training ideology was condemned to either ineffective sedation or ultimately euthanasia when a certain training method did not work. One of the first cases that comes to mind when hearing about this potential tools ban is an Australian Shepherd named Prong. This dog came to me at 2 years old. He was on the euthanasia list at a shelter when the rescue took him in. Once the rescue realized the extent of Bronco's behavioral issues, including dog aggression, stranger aggression, and aggression to touch and grooming, they took him to a positive reinforcement only trainer. This dog did a 2-month board and train. Over the course of his time with this trainer, they were never able to brush or bathe this dog. His coat became painfully matted and tangled, making touch only more aversive. They were never able to put a muzzle on him, making any sort of medical care both extremely risky for the vets, but also the dog himself. He became a complete social outcast. The trainer called the rescue, told him to take him back. Bronco was still unable to be adopted and was now heavily sedated and was facing euthanasia. That is when the rescue called us. Bronco started out as a dog who had obviously been bribed to do anything and everything in life. If he smelled food on you, he would bark at you and bite at your clothes trying to get it from you. You couldn't leash him or brush him without him immediately trying to use aggression to get his way. This was not fear or trauma, it was demanding behavior. With the incorporation of an electronic training collar into a well thought out plan, we taught Bronco how to accept routine grooming and vet handling. We took aggression off the table towards people and dogs, and we taught Bronco how to enjoy affection and social interaction with new people and dogs. We were also able to phase him off of the Prozac that he was put on, as we saw little to no positive effects from the sedation. Bronco has now been with his new owner for almost 6 months and has been able to live a fulfilling and social existence. This was an instance where if the people who support this bill had their way, Bronco would have been euthanized months ago, all because this dog did not align with their training methods. Unfortunately,